Well, Matty, congratulations. Was it a surprise to be made captain?
It's a great honour, first of all. I think the gaffer he had a chat with me and Mick maybe a week or so, a couple of weeks ago. But like I've said before, it's kind of a progression that I've looked at in my career. And like I said, now it's something that I'll take great pride in wearing the armband, and something that I'll be giving the club everything that I've got.
Yeah. You've never been captain anywhere else before, or?
Odd games here and there. I was captain going way back when I was at Middlesbrough under 21s, but I think I've always kind of been pretty vocal and had them leadership qualities. So I think it's obviously, as a player, it's kind of a progression that you go into. But yeah, it's something that I'll be taking a lot of pride in. Won't change my performances on the pitch. I think I've said before, we've got a lot of leaders out there on the pitch. We've got a great core of players that have been at the football club for a very long time. I'll be wearing the armband, but we've got a lot of captains and leaders on that pitch.
Is the skipper a shoe-in for selection?
No, certainly not. Mickey's played minute in, minute out, I think, for the past 4 seasons. And it's something that, as footballers, you want to be on the pitch at every available opportunity. But everything's performance-based. So I'll be looking to carry on performances from last year, making sure I lead by example.
And you've had to get used to another load of new players. I mean, Mike Flynn tends to do it every window, frankly. He doesn't let us down with ins and outs and recruitment. But how do you assess the squad now, Mickey, to when it was last season? And after 3 years just missing out on going up, where is this squad? How is it equipped for what's ahead?
I think obviously we've had a pre-season to gel together. We've lost some big players, but we've replaced them with quality. And we'll just be looking to hit the ground running. I think, as a team, you need that time to gel. But we've got a good squad. Like I said, we've kept the core of the lads that have been here a long time and know what the club's about. Obviously kept the managers still here, the backroom staff. So we'll just be looking to add on what we've done last year and get ourselves over the line. We won't focus anything on last year. That's gone, that's put to bed. But I think ultimately as a football club, I think since I've been here, we've improved year on year. And that's something that we'll be looking to do again this year.
So no hangover as far as you're concerned from what happened at Wembley?
No. It's impossible. You can't look back. I think you've got to look forward. Look, we take great pride in what we've done last year, the lads that have been here. But also that disappointment's gone now because we have another chance again. That's the beauty of it, beauty of football. You can have another crack at it. So we'll be looking to do everything. Standards will be set very high. And us as a football club, we've got to make sure we maintain that and maintain the level of performance and the standards that we've been used to here.
With the pitch being relayed and a new surface put down, you've got an awful lot of games on the road to start. You're going to clock up an awful lot of miles on that coach together. How difficult is that going to be? You said you've got to hit the ground running. How difficult will it be in those circumstances?
Look, to be honest, I think it's something that we've dealt with before. I think my first year here, we had a similar kind of scenario, so we know what it's like. We won't be thinking it's tough. We're going to go into every game wanting to win that game and set ourselves up with a nice homecoming, really. Like I said, if you can get a good start with 5-6 away games on the trot, it makes that homecoming extra special. And that's something that we'll be looking to do. We take each game as it comes. Obviously, everything will offer a different challenge, but we'll take it on board and we'll look to set ourselves up nicely for coming home.
And on Oldham, you owe them a bit after last season. They sort of started the winter slide, didn't they?
Yeah, I think you look back at that game, the ref kind of maybe got a couple of things wrong, and it was a tough slog up there. But no, we'll look, players here, don't forget things. And we'll be looking to go out there and get the 3 points and get us off to that good start.
Matty, all the best. Get that travel gear on. Very impressive last week.
Yeah, the green stuff, Who chose that? Cheers, Rob. Cheers, mate.
Matty, you said you want to forget last season and it's a fresh start, obviously, but will the pain of that Wembley loss drive you on, inspire you this season?
Yeah, obviously you've got to use that as a catalyst to talk about hangover, but that isn't here. You've got to use it as motivation to get back there, and if not, go one better. And that's some of that. Look, we will probably visit it, because there's no point in disregarding everything that we done well last season, because I think as a football club we probably developed into a new level that we maybe haven't seen for the 3 years previous. There was a lot of changes, and that's some of that we look to carry on. But like I said, we'll look to strengthen and go one more, really.
And you've got experience of coming back from Wembley pain, obviously.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Look, it's something that you've got to use. I think football's a game full of disappointments, massive highs, massive lows, and you've got to use them lows as a catalyst to make sure you get the big highs. So we'll be looking to do that. Like I said, it's put to bed, but look, we've got a job to do now. And I think, like I said, like I mentioned before, a lot of the core players want this football club to achieve special things, and I think we're capable of it. I think we've shown that. I think we've shown improvements over the course of obviously the 4 years that the manager's been in charge, and it's something that we'll be looking to carry on doing. So we obviously have dusted ourselves down, but we've had a good pre-season, a tough pre-season, but we've come together as a squad now, and we've got a new challenge now, and we're looking forward to it. Yeah,
and just finally, for you personally, are you definitely a defender now, or could we see you in midfield at times this season?
I think you'll have to ask that. Yeah. Well, I know I got a few goals last year, so I'll be looking to continue my performances. I think obviously being captain, you've got to lead on the pitch, lead off the pitch. Like I said before, there's a lot of captains out there that perform week in, week out. And it's something that we'll look to do. We've got experienced heads in there that you can rely on. So we will look to do that. And look, with the new signings, I think we've got some very exciting new signings that are going to get people on the edge of the seats. Now they're back as well. So that'd be nice.
Yeah, brilliant. Good luck tomorrow, Matty.
No Thanks. Problem. Cheers, Andy. Cheers, mate.
Hi, Matty. How much are you looking forward to playing in front of a full crowd again? Obviously you've got a bit of a wait until the fans return to Rodney Parade, but generally you're looking forward to the fans being back.
Yeah, I think it's pretty special. Look, it's something that we'll take on board. I think we had it at Leyton Orient sort of around December time in the last campaign, and then they obviously disappeared for a bit, unfortunately. But it's something that you've got to embrace. Ultimately, growing up, you want to play and perform on the biggest stage possible. Do you know what I mean? We go out there to perform in front of people, and that's what we'll be looking to do and looking forward to do. You've got to relish it, and it is just nice to see that. Look, football grounds are getting back to normal. It's a massive escape for everyone, and I think it's something that, look, when you become a footballer, it's what you want to do. You want to perform on the best stage possible. So look, we're buzzing that the fans are back. We'll look to keep the Oldham ones quiet on Saturday, and we'll look to give our home fans something special this season, something to cheer about. So yeah, it's an exciting prospect now.
Yeah, good stuff. Also, you won the EFL Community Award last year as well for your work in the community. Obviously, how much has Newport, now got a place in your heart, and it must be a real honour, to be captain and going into your 5th season now.
Yeah, it's massive. I think when everyone talks about the community stuff, I think Newport as a football club was very good at it. I think Norman Parcell and his team deserve a lot of credit. But it's something that us as a squad now, me being captain, I think it's massive to bring everyone together, especially at kind of our level of football. So yeah, it's something that us as a squad will continue to do. And it's something that the football club have done really well, and it's something that I'm sure they'll continue to do.
Mike Flynn mentioned there that you weren't short of offers this summer. How much would have it taken for you to leave Newport? It seems like you're very happy.
Yeah. Look, very happy. I think, like I said, with the quality that was shown last year, it's part of football, it's part and parcel of it. But I think you look at the core of the group that's been here a long time. The club means something to them. And look, we want to, I think I alluded to it before Wembley last year, we want to be remembered here. We want to leave a bit of a legacy. And that's what we're looking to do. So we'll continue to do that. We have kept the core group of players. And like I said before, the club, you don't spend 5 years at a club or 4.5 years or whatever it is if the club don't mean nothing to you. So we'll be looking to sorry, one of the lads is playing music. So we'll be looking to progress and be a massive part of Newport County ongoing.